So I'm Fiona Hamilton and I'm a creative writing for wellbeing facilitator. I've been doing this for 15 years with many different people in different walks of life. It comes from my own belief that we are storytelling creatures. Human beings need to have opportunities to tell their stories, be listened to, and also to experiment with those, and I am able to bring different approaches and creative techniques to that process. The arts can be a really important part of people's self-care and holistic healthcare. They can bring lots of benefits, and they can be simple benefits like a pause in your week just to reflect and think about things afresh using different approaches, but they can also be quite deep reflective times as well, and lots of people find that beneficial. So enabling people to express themselves in words, and they can be spoken words and they can be written, but they can also be telling stories through other mediums. So for example, we sometimes use clay or pictures or that kind of thing as well. First of all, it's a group environment, so we'd set an environment which is calm and relaxing, I hope, and enjoyable to be with other people, and little by little we'd sort of start some small writing activities to get people to feel at ease, and then themes start to emerge, and I try to follow threads that people bring, and I bring different materials, and we allow that process to develop. And we write and we talk and we share things, and people don't have to share if they don't want to, but they get the chance to air their different themes, and each person gets to have a voice in that setting. My job as the facilitator is to establish a setting where people feel contained and that they don't have to do anything that they don't want to do, and I make that very clear at the beginning, and we as a group would make a kind of working alliance with each other, so that there's always something that maybe a little snippet that somebody might want to share, or something about the process. It's about the process of engaging with it rather than producing anything, and so that's what we try and do. Well, I'd like them to feel they'd enjoyed it, they'd maybe met others and they'd felt their stories had some connections with each other. Maybe they made a discovery about their own life that is illuminating in some way. Maybe they've just expressed something that they haven't been able to express before, or maybe they found a meaning or a sense of purpose in it that they were looking for. Creative writing for wellbeing can be about experiences in your own life. It can be completely fictional, it can be things you make up or imagine. It's a whole range of things. They can be humorous, they can be serious. You can write a dialogue. There's all sorts of ways of doing this, and I bring those different approaches along and invite you to try them out. Creative writing for wellbeing really is for everybody. Some groups are focused, so if somebody is experiencing a loss of some kind, like a bereavement or an illness that's challenging, then it can be for them. It can also be for people wanting to look after themselves by using this technique to have a pause and some pleasure and some reflective time and some creative opportunities in their week. Okay, so I have worked with many people who have a medical treatment going on, and creative writing for wellbeing can be a wonderful complement to that, and it can bring the different strands of their care together. Some people don't have any medical issue, but they want to look after themselves and do things to support themselves and to support their health and wellbeing. Well, the beauty of creative writing for wellbeing is it's really portable. It hardly costs anything. You just need a pen, a piece of paper, and yourself and your imagination. And you can do it at home, so people will have some techniques that they can use at their home, or and they might want to engage with other sorts of activities a bit like this, so I give them information about that. But certainly they will have tasted what it's like to have an opportunity to express themselves, and most people find that that carries on after the sessions. I work with people who have all sorts of different conditions, and if you have dyslexia, that's not a barrier to participating. We use scribing, I can do that. We use spoken word. If you have any kind of story to tell, then you are very welcome, and we find different ways of working with that. So if you have an ongoing condition, or you simply want to express yourself in fresh ways, creative writing for wellbeing can be for you.